On a 63-degree Saturday morning, 11:49 a.m. First pitch to start at noon. We are here live at Eastwood High School for another year of baseball officially opening day. Folks, I'm Dan Ridenour, and boy, oh boy, don't we have a little bit of a treat for you today. Your Eastwood Eagles going to be taking on the Wayne Trace Raiders here today. So obviously a lot of consideration in terms of what's actually going on today in that game and what we're going to be seeing. So later on, a lot to go on and a lot to consider. There's been some moments going into today that everybody's thinking of, especially the seniors. Thinking of when they lost in the district semifinal 3-2 to Wayne Trace a couple years back. That was difficult to swallow, and they still have a chip on their shoulder about it, and they are not ready to give that up in the slightest. They're looking for revenge here. They're looking to compete, and you know what? We have a lot to consider when it comes to that, and that's what really these two teams here are boiling down to, and what we want to see is we just want to see some good baseball today, and that's really what it's going to come down to. And that's what I feel like you're going to look at more, and you're going to realize the situation and things and what's actually going because of that. And just got past Jesse's Girl, so now we play the Bulls theme as always. A simple melody with a big, big meaning. That game day is here, and we are looking forward to it indeed. The anticipation begins. Everybody's looking forward to it now. And here we go. Team together. It's all this now. So here we go. Opening day once again for Eastwood baseball here. You had the majors on Thursday. You had the minor leagues on Friday. Saturday, however, it's time. You got Paul Lotzenheiser. He's going to be going on the mound today for your Eastwood Eagles. And then we're going to have Brody Rossworm as well on the mound for the visiting Wayne Trace Raiders as well. So your Eastwood Eagles are going to be in their blues today. Wayne Trace to be in red. So going to be looking out for that and seeing what they choose because of it. Now, the other thing we got to look at coming into today is how they're going to manage Paul. He's obviously been one of the greater guys for this Eastwood team so far this year, and it's going to be pretty neat to see what he's going to be capable of. Last year was a win for opening day against Liberty Center. Today should be no different. Starting the year off home once more. Got quite a bit. Here's the starting lineup as well. For the Wayne Trace Raiders, starting off at center field, Tyler Head is going to be leading off then. The shortstop, Tanner Lockenhoff, Brady Rossworm, Tyson Gerber, and then Jack Schwanner at catcher, Carter Baumley at second base, Dylan Kaufman at left field, and right field, Caden Sin, with Jonathan Starrett at third base. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Brody Rossworm is going to be on the mound for the visiting Wayne Trace Raiders. So that's going to be what we have ahead of us. Looking forward to it. Indeed, a great day for baseball, if I ever saw one myself. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, getting everything set and rolling along. Paul's about to conclude his warm-up. They will call him down in. So now we finally see it, the first pitch of the regular season. Tyler Head up to the plate now to get it moving away for the Wayne Trace Raiders. And so now he'll get up to the plate. Lotzenheiser going to look for his first pitch. We'll see what he chooses. And it goes in, starts the season off with a strike. Beautiful throw there by Lotzenheiser to get it going, just kind of a little bit more on the right side, and very good indeed to keep it rolling. Next pitch, strike 2, 0-2 to start off the year for Lotzenheiser. Great way, if I'd ever say so myself. And so now we'll get it rolling again. First pitch, or third pitch, mind you, again will go, and that'll be ruled as a foul ball, so keeps the at-bat alive, fighting hard for it. Interesting to see as well. So now here we go again. Next pitch to go in for Lotzenheiser. Going to see what he chooses. Going to find it. That'll be ruled a ball, so now a 1-2 count for him. So that's going to be interesting to say the least as well. So that will keep it rolling once again. Next pitch for Lotzenheiser will find it, and there's the strike. Do you need anything, sir? Nope. Just looking. So that'll get Tyler Head out of here with Tanner Lockoff, the shortstop, to bat next, number 5 for the Wayne Trace Red Raiders. Puts 1 out on the board in the top of the first inning. Next pitch for Lotzenheiser will go. Going to find it, and that will be a foul ball going out of nowhere. So that will be interesting itself to see what else you can do because of that. And so we'll try it once more. Then next pitch going to be ruled a ball, so that'll take it to a 1-1 count. And that'll be interesting in and of itself. Now we got some video going. So 1-1 count for Lotzenheiser, his second bat, and that'll be ball 2. Just like it, so that will be what we got right now. So the score 0-0 still. Second batter of the game, 1 out. And so that will be ruled once more. Going to keep it going. If I'm not mistaken, a 3-1 that we're going to try to deal with. So next pitch for Lotzenheiser will go. Going to find it. And going to go right down in. That'll pass Ludhart, and that will be a first base. And so now 1 out, going to go on the board. Brody Rossworm up to bat next after a hit was just by Lotzenheiser, so that'll put 1 on first for Wayne Trace. And next pitch to go, going to try to find it. Going to get high, check swing, will not go, however. So that's going to be interesting as well. So 1-0 count now. Being patient as the virtue there prevails. Going to keep it moving as well. So next pitch will go inside, ball 2. Still trying to find it here and what else you're going to want to attempt. And now here we go. Next ball to go. Going to try to find it. Not sure where you could go in terms of itself. 2-0 count for Lotzenheiser. 1 out. Tries to find it again. And that'll get past Kashmerick. Going to put another man on. They'll rule it a fair ball. They'll keep him on second and first. Bring number 14, Tyson Gerber, up to the plate. We try to find it again. And so now here we go. Next pitch to go in. And now that goes away. Still looking. First pitch, however, going to be a strike. Great to see to start it off so far after that. And so a good sign in and of itself as well. So now we'll try to find it a little bit more. Going to go back, and that'll curve, but not quite curve enough. Lotzenheiser tried a curveball there. He's got 1 strikeout so far on the day. Backward K at that. And so now, next pitch. On the 1-1, we'll find it. That ball to go high. Should be a 1-2 now, if I'm not mistaken. Man on first and second for Wayne Trace specifically. They will have Lockoff at second and Rossworm at first with Gerber at the plate, but that's going to ground over to Kashmerick, and he's just going to step on the bag. So that'll be out number 2. Clear that one. Interesting as well. So that's going to clear the count for Lotzenheiser on that, but still going to look to see what else he can do with it, because now he's got 2 outs, but there's also 2 in scoring position with the number 6, Jack Shawner, up to the plate next. Going to be interesting to see what he chooses to do on his next at-bat. And that'll just ground over to Colton Woodward. Going to see where he goes. He'll choose first, and he'll get that in time. And that'll clear everything, and that's going to be the end of it. Top of the first is done. We're going to head to the bottom of the first next. Just like that here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for the first game of the regular season for the Eastwood Eagles. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Dan Ridenour. Don't go anywhere. You are watching Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball here live on Eastwood, or not live, but we're going to try pre-recorded for a minute, get back here for Eastwood Sports Media. Colton Woodward to lead off. 3 outs just like that in the top of the first. Nobody scored. They left 2 on base in the third and second specifically. And so Colton Woodward to come back up again. We'll get him going. So let's get him going, trying it once more. On the mound is Brody Rossworm, number 9. So Colton Woodward coming up for the first batter of Eastwood this year. Paul got a strikeout last inning. Backwards K on it. So here comes Woody. Going to look for his first at-bat of the year to Rossworm. We'll find it. They will call that a strike. Looked a little bit out, but they will rule it in nonetheless. So that will find it. And then next pitch by Woodward going to go. That'll be a little bit of a scruffle, nuffle down deep and not going to make it enough. So Messenger will come up with the 1 out. After that, Freebird coming on. We will keep it rolling. So Messenger up next after the out. Going to get him rolling. Going to have to determine. So here we go again for the new batter with the 1 out. Going to rule that. That'll be outside ball again to find it. Messenger 1 ball so far in the bottom of our first inning. We'll try to go again. Going to be framed beautifully by the catcher of Jack Schroner for the Wayne Trace Raiders. So that will be our current situation. 1's all across the board for the number 3. Next one going to make it ball 2. So in the lead of Messenger now, 2-1 the count with only an out. That was just taken by Woodward, as we saw earlier. So we will keep it going once again to see what else we can do. 2-1 count, 1 out. Messenger gets to get it to third, and a beautiful hit brings the boom. And here's Donnie, man on for the first hit of the Eagles season. Don't let us down, Donnie, number 4 up, also playing center field today. And it's third in the rotation, meaning that Drew Kashmerek is on deck, Connor Norton in the hole. And here we go for Caden Donnell. Donnell will take it. First pitch he'll go, going to be down a little low, ruled a strike, 0-1 count on it. We'll try to keep it moving a little bit more, so that we will go 0-1 count. Here's Donnie. He'll take his next pitch. That'll go out toward the Eastwood dugout. Going to be ruled a strike because of the foul ball. So now 0-2 against Donnell to start off the year. Going to have to keep it rolling a little bit more. 0-2. And now we'll find it again. Donnell will go. Pitch down in high, however, keeps Donnell alive. And so we will keep it moving a little bit more. 1-2 count with the one out so far. Going to keep it rolling for Donnell. He'll take a pitch, however. Going to be a little bit of a bouncer. Going to try to go over to first and will be successful in getting him out. Going to bring up Kashmerek. However, a sacrifice play puts Messenger on second as we get rolling. As Drew Kashmerek now is on the plate. And Kashmerek going to find it. And we'll keep it going because of that. Kashmerek to go. Going to try to take it along here and see what he's capable of. He's got a clear count for the new batter. And that'll be in the dirt, ball 1 with Messenger on second. 2 guys out. With Norton on deck currently, he's got the bottom half of his gear on in case he has to go back out there if Kashmerek is out. But he will go again. High ball, however, and that will be ruled ball 2. Looking for something interesting here, I got to say. What is going to happen for the first game of the year? This could help change some things up so far, but Kashmerek will take it. He'll check swing. They'll still rule him on the strike, first one of the at-bat. And so we'll go with it. And now we'll try to find it a little bit more. 2-1 count with 2 outs. Kashmerek hits a beautiful liner. That might score Messenger. He's going to use his speed to get in there. And going to try to find it. And there he goes. Big boy Brock going to get a score on it as well. So that is a beautiful situation. Now everybody, Eastwood is up and away, getting moving along. And so now here we go. Going to try to get him moving along. Kashmerek will go. And so now here we go in the bottom of the first inning. We'll try to find it. So here we go. Norton up. And we'll find it. And that ball to be high, so that'll be ball 1 on it. Could be ball 2, but we'll keep it going for Norton, seeing what else he can do. One 2 outs. Norton going to get a swing on it. That'll be ruled out foul, so that'll be a ball, or that'll be a strike. 2-1 count, so here we go. Once more, 2-1 with the 2 out. Lots of eyes are on deck currently for Eastwood. And that'll be down low in the dirt. That'll be ball 3. Looking for it here to see what we're going to be doing with it. 3-1 with 2 out. Gonna keep it. Gonna try to find it. And so here we go again. Gonna ball goes. Beautiful strike for the full count to keep Norton in it. Had him on his feet. Getting ready to swing. Paying attention. So here we go. Norton gonna go. He'll get a pop up, but that'll go out foul. Not gonna be able to get it there, unfortunately. Now we'll find it again. Still have it on the mound for Rossworm. Looking for somewhere to go. Norton on the plate. He's got a full count. Keeps the at-bat alive after that. Lotzenheiser currently on deck. And that'll be high. So for the first time in the regular season, there goes Norton. He's going to take a trip on it. And goes over to first base. Going to bring up Paul Lotzenheiser, the Lumberjack. And so here we go again. Lumberjack Lotzenheiser will step into the box, and we keep it going. Eric Hepler on deck because of it. So 2 outs still. Kashmerek advances to second, puts Norton on first. And we'll keep it going in the bottom of the first inning. Ball's going to go a little bit low. Nobody can go anywhere with that. Still ruled a ball, however, so in their favor for Eastwood if they choose to do anything. And here comes the pitch. Next one going in. Lotzenheiser going to use his gas on it. That ball's going to be high and up, and that ball's going to drop. So here comes Kashmerek. Going to get Norton as well all the way from first, and they will put Lotzenheiser on second. How about it? A high flyer in there to bring up Eric Hepler. And they say, what's up and hello. Here we go. 2 out, and I'm telling you, that's why baseball is a 3-out game, not a 2-out game. Eastwood gets 3 runs in the 2 just like it and brings up Austin Bonfiglio, who's currently on deck. 3-0 Eagles. Lotzenheiser on second. Next ball will go first pitch for Hepler. That's going to be grounded over to first. Going to be a pretty simple play to get him out, so we shall switch just like that. And that's going to conclude the first inning. That was pretty neat, I'd say, so we're going to take ourselves a little bit of a break just after that. Top of the second inning going to be coming up next. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in once again. Top of the second inning. We'll be right back in just a moment. This is Eastwood Baseball on Eastwood Sports Media. And we're back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on a Saturday morning, now afternoon. Carter Baumley, the second baseman, up next for the Wayne Trace Raiders to keep it going once more. Top of our second inning, Eastwood up 3-0. And so now we'll try it. And that first pitch by Lotzenheiser on it will be a strike. So we will keep it moving a little bit once more. 0-1 count for Lotzenheiser. He'll take it again. 0-2 just like that. Has 1 strikeout so far on the day. We'll see if he can get another. And just like that, Eastwood is in a very good position right now. 0-2. Next for Lotzenheiser will go. They're going to get that beautifully. And just like that, can I help you with anything, sir? Nope, I'm just looking. Another backwards K for Lotzenheiser to bring up the number 8 of Dylan Kaufman on left field. Batting right currently. 1 out for Lotzenheiser in this inning. Takes another 1 strike called. The wind to take his hat as well, as you can see. And so we'll keep it moving along with that. Next pitch to go for Lotzenheiser. Takes it. 0-2 just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Really using his arsenal here today. Here it goes once more for Lotzenheiser. Gets it. Going to just right bounce back. Not going to use all the... He's got all the time in the world, actually, to get that back. And that'll be out number 2 on the day. So that's Caden Sin, the right fielder, second to last man in the rotation for the Wayne Trace Raiders. Jonathan Starrett will be the last man up. Then we go back to Tyler Head leading off. And that'll be a ground ball. And there's Drew Ludhart going to use all of his frame and gets it just like that. Good directions for the Eastwood Eagles. And that is the top of the second inning. Just like that. So now we'll head to the bottom of the second inning. And a lot to look forward to that we're seeing so far. Eastwood really taking advantage of things, not looking too confident or not looking too cocky or whatever. You know, they're using all the force they can. But they're playing the game they know how to play, overall is what I'm trying to say. Lots and Eyes has had one strikeout for each inning. Rossworm has not had a strikeout yet, so that's interesting in and of itself as well. Austin Bonfiglio will be up. He is the man for the job. Going to give you some good directions at that. And just, it's a great day for baseball here in the press box. Looking forward to it indeed. I got Timmy right next to me. He's running the scoreboard. Also ESN member and cameraman, currently moving along. Thank you, everybody, for your support with Eastwood Sports Network. And then, due to the circumstances, we're back for Eastwood Sports Media at that. So, going to be trying to pre-record for now once we get a little more stable internet at that. But I feel like we're doing pretty well today. Looks pretty nice out. I'm just grateful to be here. Here he comes, Austin Bonfiglio, up to the plate. And we will get it rolling at that. Going to get a little bit of a stretch in, and here we go. Here is Bond with Drew Ludhart to finish the lineup next. That ball to be high. That'll be ball one for Bond at that. So we're going to keep it rolling along. So you'll see what else he wants to do with it. So Bonfiglio will go, and he's going to try that once more. He's got an even 1-1 now. No out so far. And so now here we go once more. Bonfiglio to try it again. 2-1 on that. So we'll still see what else he's wanting, what else he chooses to do, and the situation's up ahead. 1-1, make that 2-1. That ball to be out. Keeps it going right there. So now 2-1 in the favor of Bonfiglio and what he's going to want to choose to do. And that will be ruled a strike, so now you're even with Ludhart coming up to the plate. And if I had to say so myself, Ludhart has the best walk-up song on the team. And he'll take it once again, and that will be a strikeout for Bonfiglio. Caught it looking, they'll throw the ball around. Here comes Ludhart. And now going to try to find some rotation in it. And steps up into the box, and we'll keep it going. Woodward up next. 1 out so far, going to find it. He will take the first pitch he can and sees. And will go wide out with it. And so now we'll keep it going. Going to get him looking. And he'll curve right out. 0-2 count after that. And so now we'll keep it moving along. Woodward on deck next. And that'll go down, but Ludhart will get tagged like it's nothing. Out number 2. So 2 outs with that. Woodward up next. And here we go. Going to try to find it, and here we go. Colton Woodward in the bottom of the second inning. And it'll be tried and true right that. And so here we go. Eastwood up 3-0. Messenger up next. We'll find it. Woodward going to wait. He'll rule that a strike, however, at home plate. Next one to go. Going to go wait. Going to go over to the first base side, excuse me. They'll rule that a strike as well on the check swing rolling. As it's taken again for Woodward. He'll find it. Goes in the dirt, however, so that's the first ball of his at-bat so far. For today, still going to keep it rolling along, however, and choose whatever you want to do. And what's up? 1-2 with the 2 outs. There goes Woodward. Going to go over to the third base side. Going to be muffed, however, by Jonathan Starrett. And they'll keep him at first. Brings up Brock Messenger. Going to fly high Freebird. So Woodward goes to first. Some signs by Coach Leedy to keep him rolling. He's going to see what he wants to do with that. And so we will keep it rolling along. Messenger with 2 outs has a man on off the error. And so now we'll go. That one will be out, and that'll be ruled a strike. And we'll find it because of that. So 0-1 now with 2 outs. Going to choose what Messenger wants to do with it. Going to take it back over to Woodward. Not going to go anywhere with it, however. Sent back like a plate of cold food. 0-1 still puts him on first. Brock to get his next pitch. Going to find it. He will find the inside of the bat. Goes to that common spot Woodward just hit. Over to right. And that'll bring up Caden Donnell to the plate next. Don't want to let you... Whenever we hear this song with 2 outs, I will tell you, that's what got the bats moving yesterday was Donnell. Or not yesterday, the last inning. With the 2 outs, puts Woodward at second, Messenger at first. Just put the ball in play, and it worked out. Next pitch will go, curves in. That'll be ruled a strike. 0-1 count now for Donnell. As now he's going to have to look again and still see what he wants to choose because of it. And there we'll go for Donnell, ball 1. And we'll keep it rolling as well. Bottom of the second inning. 1-0. 2 on for Eastwood. Going to choose what they want to do. Currently still have Brody Rossworm on the mound. And that will curve in for the strike. That'll be strike 2 if I'm not mistaken. 1-2 count. With the 2 outs so far here on that. Bottom of the first inning to go. They got 3 then. Going to step off. Does not throw, however, so just steps off to kind of warn Woodward do not steal. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Donnell to get it in play. This time up the center. It will go through second base. They'll send Woodward home, and they'll put Kashmerick on the plate. So that one got past both second and short of Baumley and Lockhoff. And now Kashmerick will come in, and that'll make it a 4-0 game. Just like that, puts Messenger on second, Donnell on first. Going to get some hey-hey-heys going. And definitely deserved as well. Eastwood getting the momentum going early. And so here we go. That pitch will go. That'll be centered in beautifully by the catcher of Shawner. Good frame on it. So now 0-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of our second inning. And next pitch will go for Kashmerick. A beautiful catch over on the side. Had to almost dive for it. Was Starrett. Did not let that one go through. And that'll be out, and that'll be the end of the second inning. We'll head to the top of the third here in just a moment. What a catch. I don't know. I don't think the camera got that, unfortunately, but that was a beautiful, beautiful catch by Starrett over at third. Unfortunate in of itself, but we're going to be right back in a minute. Paul Lotzenheiser currently 2 strikeouts on the day. Will he get a third? Who knows? Back to the top of the third inning in just a minute. Going to be right back at it. You are listening to Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media. And we're back. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. A new man up to the plate. Tyson Gerber to face Lotzenheiser in the next at bat, and that one will. First pitch he'll see will be a foul ball, but Starrett actually is currently in, my mistake. They have him at third base, so he just made a really good play over there, and now he's in the box, but he'll take two foul balls just to start off his AB, which puts him at 2 strikes currently with an 0-2 count. Next pitch he'll see, going to try to find it. 0-2 for Lotzenheiser, going to go. Next pitch kind of tried it on him, almost a bit of a slider, it seemed like. That'll be ball 1, however. 3 pitches in, nothing to worry about so far for Lotzenheiser. All the time in the world, he'll take it. Next pitch, 2-2, we're tied up, just like it. Difficult to see, but it was almost inevitable. Okay, so we're going to keep it rolling. Just like that. So on the 2-2, that will go and will be just a down low. 3-2 for the full count. Saw a couple raindrops out there. Not quite sure, however, if it is actually raining. Next pitch will go. That's going to be ball 4. He'll take a trip. Over on it. Going to bring up Tyler Head back up at it again. So he's going to start up the new rotation after the situation that got him originally going in the first place. So that's going to be what you're looking at right now currently to still see what you want to do with it. So that'll go once more. Going to try to find it. Not sure what you want to do with it, but nonetheless, going to get some more signs and going to try to find his comfort zone in terms of it and what you want to actually do. Next ball to go, and that will be outside again. Should be a 2-0 if I'm not mistaken. His second at bat of the game. First bat was a strikeout looking, and now we're going to have a little bit of a pitcher catcher convo between Connor Norton and Paul Lotzenheiser up there and still see what they want to do and just get their decisions rolling. And so that one's going to go, and then we'll keep it rolling just like that. So the 2-0 now, 4-0 the score for Eastwood. And that ball going to be high, 3-0, but that sends them back to first. Almost picked him off there, not going to quite work, however. So now that will keep it where we were at. Next one to roll. And the 2-0 now going to try the bunt. Will fake it, however, and pull back. Ends up being a strike, however, so now 2-1 as we're still looking at it. Next pitch to go. Going to keep it rolling. 2-1 with the 0. Lotzenheiser will try it. Makes it 3-1. That one to be a ball and make that actually the ball 4. He'll take a trip on it and going to bring up Tanner Lockoff, the shortstop. Other at bat he had was ground out. And so we're going to still see what else he can do with that. Next pitch to go, his first one, if I'm not mistaken, is a strike. And so Lotzenheiser still on the mound. He's currently got 2 strikeouts on the day. The one earlier came on Head. He was the one that was his first strikeout of the game. Backwards K on that. Both his strikeouts today on the batter not looking, but the bunt attempt there not going to go. However, that ball will be high. 1-1 count just because of it. Wayne Trace currently has a man on first base with Eastwood up right now. One count, no out, and that will be a strike as well. 1-2 count with nobody out so far for Wayne Trace. Still getting signs, however, so we'll keep that one going at that. I'm going to find it. 1-2 count, nobody out. Lotzenheiser will take it. That ball going to be low, however, saved by Norton. Nobody will run. And now we're back at it again. So from now, here we go. 1-2 count. Lots and eyes are looking for it. Wayne Trace has 2 on currently, and they'll try to go, but they'll get him swinging. So the third strikeout of the day for Lotzenheiser. However, this one will be from the batter swinging and brings up the pitcher, Brody Rossworm. So now still looking for it again. Still got 2 on, but now they got 1 out. Going to be interesting to see what else they're going to want to do here. And so that'll go. Going to be a high pop, though. Norton going to look for it. Will he get there? And he will not, unfortunately. Almost had to dive for it and not going to succeed, but that'll be a foul ball nonetheless. And that'll be a strike. So 0-1 count, 1 man out. What are you going to do here for Eastwood? We'll see what they do with now. Lotzenheiser will try to find it. And so now here we go. Next pitch going to get set for Lotzenheiser. We'll try to find it. That'll be high, but saved by Norton. Brings it to a 1-1 count. That'll be ball 1. Looking for it a little bit more. Eastwood up currently 4-0. Just noticed that on here, my mistake. But 4-0 Eastwood, going to try to find it. Just goes over, grounded to Kashmerek. And a good sacrifice play for the Wayne Trace Raiders as they're able to get a man over to second and third. Now they'll try to bring it home. Tyson Gerber up to the plate, the first baseman, to see what he wants to do. So even count. Just about to start wearing the Jordans. Going to try to find it. High ball, however, that's going to go out to Messenger. But no, it's just going to be a tad shallow. Woodward going to run it out. And that will bring us to the new inning. We'll be back in just a moment. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media. And we're back, everybody. Thank you for joining us and choosing to join us on your Saturday. We got Connor Norton coming up to the plate. Next pitch he'll take going to be a strike 1. Trying to keep you in the loop here. Sorry for a couple difficulties we've had today, but nonetheless, we're still rocking. Next pitch for Norton, going to try to find it, and that will be ruled as a ball. So now he's got an even count in his favor. In the bottom of our third inning. That one next will go, and that'll be ruled a 2. That'll be ruled a 2-1 count for Norton with Lotzenheiser up next on deck. And so now here we go. Norton going to get a jab at it, and that one will go out and be ruled the strike 2. So now if I'm not mistaken, this will be a 2-2 count. Still keeping it away. So we'll see what else Norton wants to do with that, and we're going to keep it rolling. Rossworm currently at 50 thrown on the day, and that'll be strike 3, going to get Norton out of here. So now that's out number 1. Going to keep it rolling a little bit more. Just kickstart it now, Lotzenheiser. Going to have to go Eric Hepler on deck. And he'll head into the box just like that. So now 1 out. Looking to still see where you want to go with that. And that'll curve right in, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just good curveball on it. Got Lotzenheiser looking, unfortunately. That's all you're going to have to roll with that. Next pitch, he'll try to take it. That'll be ruled strike 2. So now it's 0-2 for Lotzenheiser. Still looking at it so far. Currently, though, for pitching, he is at 3 strikeouts thrown on the day. 1 swinging, 2 just looking. 1-2 count after that, ball 1. So now ball 1, 2 strikes, 1 out. Going to keep it moving. There we'll go. Lotzenheiser going to get a good swing off the curve. And that will go grounded and not in time for Lotzenheiser. Out number 2, Eric Hepler. Going to come at it again. And so we'll see what is going to do it with that. And so Hepler going to come on in. Rossworm at 54 thrown. Bottom of the third, 4-0. And strike 1 called there. 0-1 count with 2 outs on the set so far to keep it going. And so now you got to try to find it. Next pitch will go. That'll be high and popped over to first base. Nothing you can do with that. That is unfortunate. The first one so far today where Eastwood did not score in an inning, it is the third, is where we find it. And so just like that, we're going to have ourselves a break and be back in a moment. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be right back. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. We're back. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media, taking on the Wayne Trace Patriots in the top of the 4th inning so far. Currently got Lotzenheiser still going. He's on the mound. Going to see what he does with that. So now top of the 4th inning at it with Shawner up at the plate, and then it'd be a strike on it. So now 0-1 count. Just with that, we'll keep it going. Next pitch to come on in, going to go. That'll curve and just be hit right over to Ludhart. Going to be muffed, however, but just recovered beautifully. Out number 1 with that. Number 10 now on the plate, Carter Baumley at second base is where he plays on defense. On offense, however, he will be up to the plate. Looks to be right-handed. And so now we'll see it away with that. And so here we go. Out number one, we'll take it. Going to try to find it. Hits the backstop. Going to be ruled a ball, however. Just barely got through the glove of Norton. 1-0 still, however. Going to keep it looking. Next pitch will go. Going to try to find it. A high ball, however. And that'll roll into center, but drops between three Eagles. Messenger, Donnell, and Woodward all chasing for it. It drops between all of them, however. Dylan Kaufman up to the plate, currently in the outfield today. They might put him at pitcher later when Rossworm gets a little tired. He's currently throwing 55. Lotzenizer's at 50 thrown today. So now Kaufman, he's gone 0 for 1 on the day. Currently looking to see what they do with that. First pitch he'll see is going to be a strike. Interesting in and of itself. So now 0-1 count in the favor of Lotzenizer. Some signs here by the Wayne Trace coach on third base. So that's Coach Jerome, if I'm not mistaken. He's at third giving some signs. Next pitch, however, looked to be a strike. So now we'll keep it going. Wayne Trace to try to find their groove. They got one out. Here comes Lotzenizer. He'll take it and gets him to swing. That'll be a strike. 0-2 now, or 1-2, excuse me. So now there's only 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 thrown so far. How long they're going to take Lotzenizer, I'm not sure. They might take him to around 70 today. He's at 53. 1-2. 2-2, however. Ball gets passed. That'll take Baumley. He'll go to second on the run. So now there's one in scoring position for Wayne Trace. They're down 4. Definitely need it. And so here we go. 1-2 count. 1 out. Lotzenizer still trying for it. Going to see what he chooses to do. Only been walked once so far for Wayne Trace. That will be inside. Excuse me, sir. Do you need anything? Nope. I'm just looking. Backwards K for Lotzenizer to bring up Caden Sin, the right fielder, up to the plate. And so here we go. Man on second base for the Raiders. Lotzenizer will throw. First pitch going to curve. That'll be a high curve ball, however. But since they swung at it and it is fouled off, that'll be strike 1. You know, we've been seeing that especially this year and also last year with Paul. He's got a great curveball, and it curves high as well, which makes it deceptive to the batter. Next one will go curves as well. That time a little bit lower. Donnell's going to use all the speed he has. Going to try to go out. Caught by Bonfiglio, however. Nonetheless, beautiful catch made, and that will keep us going. Top of the 4th inning is concluded. So now we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, just like that. 4-0, so 4s all over. Beautiful play at that. Did not want a repeat of the previous play where Donnell, Woodward, and Messenger all went for it, and all missed. However, that one is not, so we're going to turn everything around. Be right back here. When the bottom of the 4th inning begins, if I'm not mistaken, we will have Austin Bonfiglio up to bat. Don't go anywhere. You are watching Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Austin Bonfiglio, currently up right now, second to last man in the lineup. Drew Ludhart will follow things up and conclude the second going of the at-bat. For everybody involved, Bonfiglio will go, however. Next pitch he'll take, going to be a strike. On it, currently 0 for 1 on the day. All is well, however. Rossworm at 57 thrown. Bonfiglio looking to see where he wants to go. He'll take a next pitch. That will go outside. 1-2 count at that. So here comes Bonfiglio. Next pitch he'll curve. That will go right in. Going to pop up. Caught by Sterrett. Another play he makes of the day. Second catch he's made so far on defense. The first one he made, extremely impressive. Had to dive all the way out for it, and was able to stop Eastwood from possibly scoring a run on it. But here comes Ludhart with his walk-up. So now that'll go. Another curveball in. That will be ruled a ball, however. So 1-0 count currently with Bonfiglio out. Next pitch will go. That'll be ruled a ball again for Drew Ludhart. 2-0 count now for him. Colton Woodward on deck. And we'll have Brock Messinger in the hole. Next pitch will go. That will be inside. He's going to go. Second time this season, I got to say it. There goes Ludhart. He's going to take a trip right on it. Looking back at me now, Woodward. Here he goes. 1 out. Ludhart on. We know he's got that speed. Football, basketball player, what he's known for. Being mobile in both those sports, so definitely not the man if you're Wayne Trash that you want on the base. Here comes Woodward, 0 for 2 on the day. Rossworm, 63 thrown. That'll curve right in. Beautiful curve. 1 strike now after that with the 1 out. Now back at it again we'll go. See what Woodward chooses to do with it. Going to let that one slide out a little bit, and it will. That'll be ruled as ball once. Now there's ones all across the board, and now especially at the plate. And so one going to find it. That one will go down a little bit as well. So now 2-1 in the favor of Woodward. And now here we go. So now Woodward will take it. He'll try to find somewhere he can go with it. That will be a strike, however. 2-2 count for Colton. And so now here we go. Colton Woodward going to try to find it. That one will go down. Going to let it slide, but it goes out wild. Ludhart goes to second off the wild pitch. He's going to steal originally. Gets the wild pitch, however. Makes it 3-2 if I'm not mistaken. Full count. They'll rule that a ball. So full count now for Woodward. Going to see what he wants to do with that. So here comes Colton. Going to try to find it from Rossworm. Next pitch that goes out wide. And there he goes. He's going to take a trip right on it. Here he goes. You cannot change him. He's as free as a bird. Brock Messinger up to the plate. Here he goes. 1 out now with 2 on. Beautiful opportunity for Eastwood. There it goes. Bunt, however. Messinger going to use all the speed he can. They're going to choose it. Not in time. Bases loaded with here's Donnie. Caden Donnell up to the plate now. He has gotten the bats exploding so far today for the Eastwood Eagles. That's the situation, for Rossworm, when you find it, Messinger used the speed he could to get there in time. And whenever Eastwood gets an offensive push, it seems to be Caden Donnell who's starting it. As they're going to talk things over on the mound, might get Rossworm out. He has thrown 70 already. Going to be a little difficult for his arm after that. And so now here we go. Caden Donnell, bases loaded. Seems like something out of a movie almost. But you got Ludhart at third, Woodward at second, and now Messinger at first after the successful bunt for a base hit. And so now Donnell, first pitch he'll see going to be a strike. And now he'll go. Bottom of the fourth inning. Gonna try to find it. Curveball missed by Donnell. 0-2 now after that. Donnell 1 for 2 so far in the day. You know he's capable of it. Ludhart going to get a lead. High ball, but saved. That could have avoided danger for Wayne Trace. That is currently ball 1, however. And going to keep it rolling now. 1-2. Could get anything in the gap. Could get what Lotzenizer got earlier. But here's Donnell. Going to get a hit thrown. That goes over to first. They get the force at home. Out number 2, however. So now same situation with just 2 outs. Kashmarek now going to come up to the plate. And so now I'm going to see what he wants to do. Kashmarek going to get a couple extra practice swings in it. And now here we go. 0-0 count with 2 out. Norton up on deck right now. Going to curve out and then back in. Strike 1 for Kashmarek. Eastwood 4-0 lead. Got to get somebody home now. And then Woodward at third, but that's strike 2 after the foul ball. So Woodward at second, Donnell at first, Messenger at second. I'm going to keep it rolling. With the 2 outs now, whenever Kashmarek gets a swing, they just got to send everybody. And that one will go in the dirt. They rule it foul, however. It looks like it tipped. Or no, they'll rule it a strikeout off of that. It seemed almost that they had gotten it due to, Kashmarek for out number 3. If everybody going to switch, that'll end the 4th inning. A little confusing at first. It seemed almost that they had called Kashmarek on a foul ball. Nonetheless, that'll end the 4th inning. We're going to head to the top of the 5th now and get us going after that. So a lot of anticipation. And now we'll keep it rolling. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Still trying to find somewhere we can go. And so that will keep us moving along. Still got Lotzenizer on. If I'm not mistaken, he's around the 55 range today. Yep, 57 he's currently thrown so far. They're going to have Sterrett up, back at it again. And that will be the new opportunity. 57 thrown by Lotzenizer, top of the 5th inning. Looking for it as well. Softball got their win for the first game of their doubleheader that they're having currently so far against Ayersville. They beat them 2-1. Currently, JV playing Wayne Trace as well. However, they're on the road. The score for that game, 2-0. So now we're just looking to still see what else we can do. And back at it again. So now we'll try to see what we're capable of. Norton getting some good throws in so far, I'd say. Definitely what you wanted to see, especially so early in the season on opening day. Only had a couple of scrimmages against Bowling Green and Gibsonburg. And now Jonathan Sterrett going to be up on the plate now for Wayne Trace to get it away. 0-0 count now. Lotzenizer will throw. Here it goes. We'll find his first one. That will be strike 1 to take it. 0-1 count for Lotzenizer. Beautiful, beautiful throw. Just got him looking on that one. We'll take it back again. As the next pitch looks to be ruled a ball, if I'm correct. 1-1 count now. Next pitch will go. That one will be high out into no man's land in foul ball. Gonna drop. And so after the drop, that'll be interesting to see as well what we're gonna do. 2 strikes now, 1 ball. Nobody out so far. Shoemaker in right field. No longer Bonfiglio. They put Sensenig at third. Kashmerick, Woodward, and Ludhart to still fill out the infield. Messenger and Donnell still to fill out the outfield. And that will go. Going to check swing in the dirt. Going to be another ball at it. So now a 2-2 count to try to find it. So here we go. On the 2-2 count right of now, that one would be 3-2. Lost a hold of Lotzenheiser. Unfortunate in of itself, but that is what you're going to have to deal with. And now we'll go. That'll be the strike and gets another one. Throw that puppy around. That'll be another strikeout, the 5th one so far for Lotzenheiser with the number 7 of Tyler Head up next, center fielder. Gonna choose what he wants because of that. So now 0-1 count right there. And that'll be a good one to have. Now that we try it. 0-1 count. 1 out after the strikeout. Lotzenheiser are going to get another pitch. That one foul. Puts him at 0-2 now. Good situation that he wants. And we'll still see what we can do with it. So now the 0-2 with 1 out. Keeps it going away. Lotzenheiser will throw. Going to get it in the gap over to Ludhart. He's just going to make the simple throw over there. That'll be out number 2 in the top of this 5th inning. And here we go. Tanner Lockoff, the shortstop, up next. After Head, who just goes 0 for 2. Lotzenheiser currently at 67 thrown. As he'll take the pitch. That's caught. No, it's not caught by Sensenig, but goes right in front and just treat it so close to as if it were or not. Went right to him. Hit the ground, then his glove. Both at Sensenig and then Kashmerick. The throw over to Drew. Just a tad short. Brody Rossworm now, the pitcher as of now. Could see a change in that next inning, however. So now Wayne Trace going to try. Could get their momentum going in their favor still. So here we go. 0-0 count with 2 outs. That ball going to just be on the corner. Not quite ruled in the favor of Paul, however. So that will be ball 1. So 1-0 count now. Next pitch for Paul. That'll go, and then it goes low. Man will steal. That will be a strike, however, since he swung. But they'll still get Lockoff over to second off a steal/wild pitch. Not sure how they'll rule that one. However, that will be a man on second base nonetheless for the Wayne Trace Raiders. He was swinging on the pitch, so Snells takes it now to 2 strike. As that one will go. Going to get between the gap. Saved by Ludhart. And then dropped by Lotzenheiser. We're going to take a man home. Nobody's there. 4-1 is our score. As he'll just walk on home. Unfortunate. Lotzenheiser had to go over to first to try to get the out. And that ends up, that'll result in Wayne Trace getting their first run of the season as Rossworm comes home. And so now Lockoff will get it. Gerber at the plate. Going to try to find it once more again. That'll be ruled a strike if I'm not mistaken. Going to try to find it a little bit more once again. So now here comes Lotzenheiser. Going to try to find it. Going to swing it down low, and that'll be strike 1, ball 1. Sorry for the confusion. 1-1 count, even across the board. 2 outs. 4-1, as we said, in the top of our 5th inning. With Brody Rossworm on first. Going to try a steal, however, and that will get a good momentum as on the 2 outs. But a beautiful diving catch by Shoemaker to get us going. How about that? Shoemaker using his athleticism to get it on there. Beautiful play that we were able to see. Going to clear everybody out and get it going. Top of the 5th inning. Going to be coming up next. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. All right, everybody, get back here. Bottom of the fifth inning. Here we go. Connor Norton up to the plate next as we start it. Wayne Trace got a run last of the top of the fifth off an unfortunate situation, or a couple unfortunate situations. We're back nonetheless. Rossworm has yet to throw a strikeout this game, if I'm not mistaken. And now we'll try to keep it moving a little bit more. 0-2 count, however, for Norton. We'll keep you away at that. 4-1 so far. 78 thrown for Rossworm. Make that 79. Going to just get him over and sliding. Unfortunate, but that'll bring up Paul Lotzenheiser, the lumberjack, at it to get it. And then you have Sensenig on deck currently. So that's what you got. 0-1 count. Currently warming up Kashmarek as well, so we're going to switch the two of them out as Jack Sensenig comes into the plate. As that ball is going to hit Lotzenheiser, and we're going to see a new play at it. So now Jack Sensenig going to be on and moving as Kashmarek's going to take a trip. Brings up Jack Sensenig to the plate with one out as they're going to have a little bit of a meeting. They're going to try to take it. And so now, bit of a meeting. Sensenig just got in. They're replacing Kashmarek with him. Also replacing Austin Bonfiglio, if I'm not mistaken, with Cam Shoemaker. However, I'm not 100% sure. Still going to talk things over, however, just still see what we can do. And so now here we go. Here he goes. Jack Sensenig up to the plate as if nothing happened. Still looking along, however. 82 thrown by Rossworm. Bottom of our fifth inning. Eastwood up 4-1 over the Wayne Trace Raiders. Lotzenheiser on first. That'll be a high ball by Sensenig. Going to be a strike rule to be do the foul ball. So no big deal. Just going to tucker him out a little bit as they're still going on the strike. Next pitch goes right back to him. Lotzenheiser as he walks. So Rossworm will walks. The unfortunate double play. A little difficult to deal with. Rossworm got it back. As we'll head to the top of the sixth inning just like that. Unfortunate turn of events. But here we go. Drew Kashmarek looks to be coming into the game for the Eastwood Eagles. So what happened? As you saw, double play. Sensenig hits it back over to the pitcher and Rossworm. Lotzenheiser's unaware of that. He runs to second. Does not get back. Unfortunate indeed, but we're still going. Kashmarek on the mound. Gonna try to go. As now we'll still see what else we can do with that. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna keep it rolling. Tad unfortunate in what we're dealing with today, but so far, so good it seems for Eastwood. We got two more to go, top of the sixth inning right now, and then we'll have to play a seventh. Nonetheless, hopefully we can end it in seven. We'll not head to extra innings. It's nowhere near over, folks. Only a 3-run game in the top of our sixth inning. As we'll still look for it just because. So now we're still getting everything rolling. Top of our sixth. Kashmarek just throwing a couple practices in there. They put Sensenig at third. They have Lotzenheiser at first now. So just him and Kashmarek did a little bit of trading places. And here we go. Number 6 going to come up to the plate in Jack Schauner. who is our catcher as well. So now we'll still see what we want to do with that. So here we go. Lotzenheiser completes his go around with 5 Ks. Let's bring up Kashmirk. Gonna try to find it. That will be a strike. 0-1 count with nobody out. We're still going. First batter of the 6th inning. Next one will go. Gonna get a beautiful hit on it. That's gonna go out over to right to left and center. That will be an out that we are fortunate enough to have. Puts up Carter Baum. Second baseman currently up to the plate after Shawner will get out. So now here we go in the right-hand batter's box. We'll find it. First pitch by Kashmirk, going to take it. That'll go out and hit over to Messenger. So now that will be nothing to happen because of that. And now the new man up, number 3, going to be coming into the game, Blake Osborne. Going to be making his first appearance so far today. Getting some substitutions going. So here we go. 1 out. Man on first base. Norton going to call some signs, and we're getting ready to go, determining where the ball is actually going to go. Going to let everybody know that in terms of where he wants it to get placed. So here he goes. Got to get everything flying out. So now we'll still see what we're capable of here. Lotzenheiser's covering first. Doesn't want anything to happen. 4-1 is our lead. Man on second base. So here he goes. Kashmirk will get set. You're ready to throw his first, so that will go. Going to be high. Not going to get anywhere with that to Osborne. First appearance of today's game. So here we go again. Next pitch for Kashmirk. Going to take it on in and going to go. Going to be framed, but not framed enough. Ball 2 for the 2-0 count right there. We're still seeing what we're going to want to do in terms of what we're capable of. So now we'll go again. 2-0 count with the 1 out. Kashmirk will get him. Not going to frame it well enough, however. That will be ruled a ball again. Ball 3 on it. 3-0 count in the top of our 6th inning. 4-1 is your score for Eastwood and Wayne Trace. Next pitch, however, going to be the first strike for Kashmirk. Gonna find it out and still see what he wants to do. So here we go. Kashmirk going to take his next one. 3-1 is our count. That will go. Next pitch will go in, and that will go curve just right in beautifully. Not outside at all. Full count. Recovering perfectly is Kashmirk with nobody out. And that'll be ball 4, walks, bases loaded. Nobody out, not where we wanted to be. With Caden Sin up to the plate as Osborne took the place of Kaufman in the 8th hole. So now here we go. First pitch for Sin, going to take it. That one will go up the middle. Fielded by Woodward. Touches second, tries to go to first, and he gets there in time. So that'll be 2, just like it. Wayne Trace will have a man on third. They may have scored 1, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like they did. So this will bring Jonathan Starrett up to the plate. Waiting for it to get put in game changer now that we're looking. However, there could be only a man on third now after 1 will score and 2 are taken down. And that one will go out. Ball 1. We'll just try to find it in of itself. And so now we'll go. That will go and hit out the back. That'll be a strike. Now still trying a little bit more to go. 2 outs. Kashmir will try to take it curved out, unfortunately. 2-1 count, however, on it. You get a bit of a reminder to keep us going. So now 2-1 is our count. 2 people out. Wayne Trace scores 1, so they have currently a 4-2 lead on the foul ball. So that's good for them to see. 4-2 is our count, and it's still in the top of the 6th. Double play. Gets 2 out. Baumley currently on third. Going to try to see if they're going to bring him home here. Going to want to. And then here we go. That ball going to be hit just off the tip of the bat over. Beautifully fielded to Ludhart. Gets it over. Just like it. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Just like it. So a beautiful play. If we're lucky, this is the last time we'll see Eastwood bat so far in the day. Beginning it. Major League started on Thursday. Minor League started yesterday. And now Eastwood starts today. I hope we don't go 0 for 3 on who I want to win on all those. The Detroit Tigers had lost on Thursday. The Toledo Mud Hens lost Friday. Eastwood currently has it in their favor right now. Just play smart at the plate now. And then get the defense to lock it down, and you'll get out of here with 4-2. We're going to hope for that. Stay in to see if it happens. We'll be right back. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is Eastwood Baseball on Eastwood Sports Media. And so we're back, everybody. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Bottom of the 6th inning, Cam Shoemaker going to head on in to play. They're still going. They still were going with Rossworm. First inning, we're going to see Avlakov, who pitches infield and outfield as well, the junior. We'll see what he does for Wayne Trace going against Cam Shoemaker, the sophomore. That'll be a strike out and away. Drew Ludhart currently on deck, 0-1 count for Shoemaker. He'll take the pitch, and that'll go wide out of here. Gonna look for it on it. And so now here we go. 4-2, bottom of the 6th inning, 0-1 count, still looking. That one will go out 0-1. From that now 2-1 in the advantage of Shoemaker. And we'll keep it going at that. So now here we go. Next pitch for Shoemaker going to be knocked down over to short. Rossworm, they're there, going to make the throw. Gets it in time. And so Shoemaker will be retired. 1 out now. Drew Ludhart up to the plate to go. So now Ludhart will go, and again. 0 for 1 currently on the day. He's got 1 out to deal with in the bottom of the 6th inning. There is an out there. 0-1, getting it away. Bottom of our 6th inning here to keep us moving. That one will be high, and that'll be a ball as well. So now 1-1 is our count. 1 out now at it. As that'll be pitched as well. That will be ruled a strike. 1-2. Ludhart looking for it. Not quite able to connect. So he'll try again with Woodward up. Next one will go. Going to find it inside. That ball's hit high. Going to hit something. Not sure what it hit. Sounded like it hit almost an animal or something. I doubt it, however. 1-2, the ball flies past the press box. Ludhart still keeping his at-bat alive after that. Next pitch he'll take and he'll let that one slide. Going to be a simple high ball. He just has to let that one go. 2-1 currently, or 2-2 you're currently your count. Make that 3-2 full count for Ludhart. A good play to have. Ayers, and then currently softball playing Ayersville. They have a 3. They won 2-1 earlier. Now 5-0. Ludhart going to try to run that one out. He's going to go over to first. Not in time, however. So now Colton Woodward has 2 outs. After that, and here we go. 4-2 our score. As grounded out over to Sterrett is Ludhart. We're going to bring up Colton Woodward to complete the rotation. Messenger up next as well, so that'll be a curve ball right into the zone. That's an 0-1 count now with it. We're still moving along. So the 4-2, bottom of our 6th inning. 0-1 is our count with 2 outs. That one will go out, and now we're still looking to see what we can do. 1-1 after that. 2 are out. So here we go for Woody. Next pitch he'll take, going to be right down and low. Going to be ruled a ball, however. So now 2-1 after that. Good to let that one slide. Could have gone anywhere, but it's good that he let that one go. And that one as well, going to let him go. 3-1 after that. Beautiful play for Woodward. With the 2 outs, we're still moving it along here to see what we can do with it. And that one will be good as well. And for the 5th time this year, I got to say it, he's going to take a trip right over, and Brock Messinger going to come on in. To keep it rolling. And so here we go. 2 outs. Woodward gets on to first off the walk. Messinger 3 for 3 today. They'll take another pitch. They're going to try to get Woodward over. Had to send him back right over there. That one will not go. 0-1 count now, so that'll be a strike. 2 outs. Messinger still seeing what he can do. He got a bunt off a base hit earlier. Will he do that again? Next pitch will go. Going to try to get Woodward running. Muffed it by the catcher, however, of Shawner. So now 1-1 after, and now Woodward gets into scoring position. Donnell currently on deck. Set to go after Messinger. So here we go. Messinger going to try to find it here. Going to see what he wants to do. 1-1 count with 2 out. Woodward now at second. He's got that to work with as well. So here we go. Messinger going to find it. He finds the gap into left center. Woodward trips at trying to come home. All is well, however, as Messinger gets over to second. 2 are in scoring position as Donnell comes up to the plate. That is unfortunate. Do not trip, Woody. You know he had the speed. Going to stay there, however. Unfortunate, but it is okay. Still a good situation. Donnell going to try to find it here. Just get it into, whether it's shallow or not, just try to get it into play for strike 1. Got to get something here. Bring home Woodward, maybe Messinger. Woodward doesn't trip. He could have gotten that, but all is well. Here we go now. Next pitch going to go for Donnell as the rain starts to come down ever so slightly. Next one to go. 0-1 count with, or 1-1 count with 2 outs. Donnell to find it. That'll be the second strike. 1-2 for the bottom of the 6th. Unfortunate in of itself. It'll be all right, however. And I have to get it here. Donnell will find it. Next pitch will go high, and that will be ball 2 as well. So now the 2s all across the board. Kashmir currently on deck. And now we'll go. 2s all across the board. 4 at the plate. 3-2 now. Full count. to get you moving along. 3-2 is your count. Donnell looking for it. Either get walked, hit, or something, or just get on base. If you get it in the play, Woodward can come home possibly. Next pitch will go. Going to be a hit on a pop. Going to hope that one drops, and it will not. And that's going to be what we're dealing with. So he'll be out. That'll be the end of our 6th inning. Going to see what you can do if you are Eastwood here. That's unfortunate, but that's what you're working with. Let's head to the top of the 7th, everybody. We'll be right back with that in just a moment. This is Eastwood Baseball on Eastwood Sports Media. And so here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This could be it, trying to close everything out. Here is your Eastwood Eagles. Tyler Head leading off 4-2 your score, top of the 7th. Could have gotten 5, very close, however. Colton Woodward got stranded at 3rd. And now here we go. 4-1 is our count. Going to try to find it once more. 4-1, going to wait, and that one will be ruled a strike for Kashmir. So now he's got an 0-1. Going to keep it moving along just like it. And so now we'll go. Next pitch going to find it, and that will be 0-2 off the foul ball. In the top of our 7th inning, Eastwood looking for it here. And now we'll go 0-2 now for Kashmir. Going to try to find it. Barely saves his at-bat as Tyler Head. If he has a 31 instead of a 32-inch bat, that's a strikeout. But keeps him going now. 0-2 count. Going to try to find it. And now we'll go. That pitch, however, going to be ruled a ball. That'll be 1-2 now. Is going. So now here we go. Next pitch, going to try to find it. On the foul ball. 1-2, nobody out. Going to go once more. That one in the dirt. 2-2 now. After that, still keeping it alive. Nonetheless, going to look at it and still see what else you're capable of right here. 2-2 now. Going to keep it moving. That'll go right in. Going to be high, and that gets him. High and curves in. Forward K just for Kashmir. 2 away from bringing it home. Tanner Lockoff going to come up next in the top of our 7th inning to get us away. So here we go now. 0-0 count with the 1 out. That'll go. Strike 1 right on it. Good play by Kashmir, just using his standard pitch, but gets it in nonetheless. Softball currently winning. Top of the 2nd in their 7th game, up 7-0. So now 0-1 after that. Make that 1-1. Even count right on it, so that'll keep us away. As we're moving it along, still seeing what we can do because of that. So the next pitch to come in for Kashmir, going to try to find it. As that'll be ruled a strike just barely outside. But ruled a strike good in the play. 1-2 is our count. As ruled by Blue. So here we go once more. 1-2, that'll go in and out. 2-2 count, going to be ruled a ball. Going to try to find it. So here we go. 2-2 is our count. get it back once again. 1 out still. Anything possible here. That'll be high nonetheless, so now a full count again for Kashmir. Gonna try to put him away, but not sure what else you can do with that. As we'll try it, that'll be low and ruled a ball. Unfortunate, however, but we're all well. Brody Rossworm going to come up to the plate, 1 on. Possible situation, you never know for a double play. That'd be a great way to end this. Going to get some signs, however. And they're going to try to get him on over. Now the next pitch for Rossworm, he'll take it, and that will be a pickoff attempt over to first. Going to be safe, however, on it. So we're still going. 0-0 count with 1 taken down. That one rolled a strike, however, for Kashmir. So that'll be our strike 1. Still looking for somewhere where we can go now at it. And now we'll go. Next pitch to try to find it, gets him swinging. That's another strike, so that should be the second one so far as we're going. 0-2 count now for Rossworm. Beautiful way to try to end it. As they'll send him back once again. Safe, however. That's Lockoff. He's getting very ambitious at first right now. But Rossworm at the plate. Currently 1 for 3 on the day. Looking to see what he does. 0-2. That one will get out. They'll send him over to second. Just got to hold it. Great way to take advantage of everything. So 1-2 after that wild pitch. Next one by Kashmir, about to get thrown. We'll see what he does. Going to be hit and curved right out. That one going all the way back out to Shoemaker. He'll catch it, however. Or no, he won't. That's going to get past him. They're going to get a run home. Going to try to make it 4-3. He'll be at second. So tying run in scoring position. 4-3 our score after that. Rossworm going to hit a double. Makes it 4-3 with 1 out. Going to bring up our number 14 of Tyson Gerber. Currently 1 still now on second base. That's going to be Rossworm. Lockoff will score. Gets past to Shoemaker. It looked like he caught it from here, but I guess not. That'll be unfortunate. 4-3 now, next to go. As that will be ruled a strike. Going to be good and well. 0-1 count. Only 1 out. Kashmir currently thrown 30 on the day. As we'll go once more. Kashmir to step off. Going to get him rolling. Going to see what you want to do with it. His next pitch will get ready to come on in. And we'll try to find it. Going to be out just a tad. That's going to be ball 1 on his at-bat so far. So now we'll keep it moving along and still see what else he wants to do. Next one to go in. Still keeping it moving along. Eastwood trying to find their momentum. That one going to be down low as well. So now the 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, only 1 out. Wayne Trace was scored. They currently have a man on second in Rossworm. Eastwood had a 4-0 lead. Currently now 4-3. So now we'll head back and keep it going. Next pitch, however, going to go right back towards us. That'll be strike 2 off the foul ball. Gerber currently 0 for 3 on the day. Going to see what they want to do with that. It's currently the number 6 of Shawner on deck. That one going to be hit and keeps it alive. That'll go out into the crowd. Keeps it at 2-2 apiece. And so here we go once again. Next pitch going to take it. And we'll look. This is going to be Tyson Gerber still at the plate. Going to swing it, and another foul ball keeps him moving. Been 2-2 for a while now. Rossworm at second. The sophomore on second now. We also have a I'm not mistaken. It looks to be a senior in Tyson Gerber. 2-2 still now is our count. And we'll go away. Gonna try to get it and just looks not a strike. That'll rule it a frame. Full count now. As we're looking for it. Top of our 7th inning. Eastwood desperately needing to get somebody out here. And we'll try to look for it. And so here we go. Full count. Kashmir gonna go, gets it. And that one will be hit past Ludhart. As Wayne Trace will send a man home, but gonna get him in time. And no, he won't. The ball is short on our tag. And just like that, Eastwood is down with a tie game. 4-4 after that. Had a 4-0 lead. Now we are tied after Rossworm is to come home. That is a rough way to deal with it. But now we'll still go. Coach Leedy going to be on the mound. We're going to have ourselves a break. We'll be right back. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. And the short break is over. We're back at it again. Still waiting, however, to see what we can do because of that. So now here we go. 1 out, tie game. So we'll have to go to the bottom of the 7th. And Eastwood will have to score. They're currently Austin Bonfiglio, Jamison King. And it looks to be Eric Hepler going out to the bullpen. Strike 1 on that at bat. Only 1 out still. Gerber is on second base for Wayne Trace. As that will curve on in and that will go out. Still looking for something we can do after that. I'm going to keep it moving along. 0-1 is our count currently. 1 strike in play. Wayne Trace to get 2 in the 7th. Bringing him right back into it. Kashmir going to throw. Going to let that one go a little high. No swing at it, however. 1-2 count. Still in his favor nonetheless. So we'll keep it rolling because of that. Next one to go. 1-2 count in the dirt. Not much you can do because of that. So we're still moving along. 1-2 now. Your count with only the 1 out on it. As we're still waiting right here. Next pitch will go in. 1-2, here we go. Kashmir going to look for it. He's got 1 on second that he's got to deal with. So he'll try to take it. That'll be a beautiful throw, strikeout. Do you need anything? Nope, I'm just looking. Second K for Kashmir. Now we got number 10 in Carter Baum up to the plate. Going to see what he's able to do. By chance, softball up 9-0 in the 3rd inning. So now we'll go away and try to find it. That'll be down a little low, but still a strike nonetheless. Got to get momentum here somehow, especially if you're heading to the bottom of the 7th and you want to end it in regulation. So here we go. Next pitch going to go. That'll curve right down into it. Beautiful strike on it. So now the 0-2 for Kashmir with 2 out. We're still waiting to go for it. A little bit of a sprinkle of rain on the field right now. Time called, however, by the umpire. Waiting for it now. 0-2 your count. We're keeping it going. Only 1 on. Next pitch, however, going to go, and that will be just fouled off. Hits the tip. And so Baum, who's 2 for 3 on the day, will keep that alive. Really got the bats moving just recently. And that's been what they're dealing with so far. So next pitch will go on in. That one's going to curve. That one will curve out. Just a tad late on it. Sends it back. So now still 0-2. Kashmir really at 47 already. And so that one will go. 0-2 is now what we're looking at. Next pitch, however, gets him going down and will struck him out. 3 for Kashmerk. And that will be our opportunity. Needing to get something, we head to the middle of the 7th inning. All is possible still. Don't count Eastwood out. Needs to just get one run. Have not gotten a run since the bottom of the 2nd inning, but we'll see if they can get it here. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th in just a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for being here on a wonderful, wonderful Saturday afternoon. We're going to be here, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is Eastwood Baseball on Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Got Drew Kashmerk up in the bottom of our 7th, 4-4. Quite the nail biter that we expected between the Wayne Trace Raiders and the Eastwood Eagles. So now we're still looking at a long bit. A little bit more now. We're going to keep it moving along. Kashmerk's next pitch he's going to see is going to be a ball, as ruled by the umpire. So now we're back at it again to look. Bottom of our 7th, they got Lockoff on the mound still. Next pitch by Kashmerk he'll take. That'll go all the way out. Eastwood going to look for it here on our 2-1 count so far. Currently in his favor. You got Connor Norton coming up to the plate next. As that pitch will go, and that one's going to be high and wide. Going to be the second strike of it from the foul ball. So we'll see what we can do because of that. Connor Norton up to the plate next. Kashmerk looking to get this at bat on the base. And that's a beautiful curveball to go in, just barely. Going to ride the line and go foul. If that's fair, you never know what happens. But here we go. Next pitch going to come on in. Still 2-2. Nobody out so far. As we get it rolling along, so here we go. 2-2 now for Kashmerk. Going to try to find it. Takes a pitch that's curved right down to the middle. That'll get him. And that ball's going to go extra, however. That one's going to get past Kashmerk. Going to use all the speed he can. Big boy country. Here he goes. Gets to second standing up. How about it for him? Now everybody, here he comes. Connor Norton. Have you heard of him? He's up to the plate next off of a double. And here he comes. Jamison King to pinch run for Drew Kashmerk. So he'll make his first appearance just like that. And we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a break. How about that? Everything you ever could have imagined. And so we'll still keep it here and there. You know, you're waiting, you're trying to find it. Good momentum for Eastwood. You really needed that. Kashmerk comes in clutch just like that. Jamison King now going to go over to second. Norton up to the plate. Had the momentum. Going to pause it a little bit. A little bit of a pep talk, however. They will keep Lockoff on the mound. Just got to get King home. Got to get J-Mo home right here. And we'll see what we can do with that. Connor Norton to come on in. And so now we'll find it. Norton to go. First pitch he'll take, going to be just down a little low. As King will wait. Ball got past. So now we're trying to find it. A beautiful hit. Lotzenizer is up next. So we'll try to find it here. High pitch as well again, so that'll be Interesting to see. Another ball. So that'll keep it going. Kashmir now on it. Norton going to look for something, trying to get the hit that will change the game. One swing of the bat can change the world, but that'll be a strike. Right on it. 2-1 count. Still in Norton's favor if you put another man on here. All that's going to do is help you. You got Lotzenheiser up next. And so that'll go. Norton going to get a piece of it. That'll go out, foul ball. And a strike. So now we're still looking on the 2-2. Lockoff on it now currently. Still looking. 2-2 is their count. And now here we go. 10-0. Softball's up. East baseball looking to get up, and they will. Full count. As Norton will let that one pass. Full count, 3-2. Could still keep it alive here, and they'll see what he does. So here goes Connor Norton. Going to try to find it. So now here we'll go. Next pitch he'll take. That one going to be in and just past him. Lotzenheiser will be up next, as this is what we got. One out because of it. Here he comes, Paul Lotzenheiser, wasting no time to come into the batter's box, and here we go. 4-4 still, only one out. You got Jamison King on Lotzenheiser's pitch. Going to chase the wild slider that goes out of the zone, so now that's strike one off the swing. So now here we go. 0-1 count going for us. Next pitch will go. Lotzenheiser going to let that one pass. Will not fall for it again. That's ball one, just like that, of the at-bat. So we're still looking to see what we can do. Now on the 1-1. One man out. Lotzenheiser going to go. Lets it slide. That one out as well. The 2-1. Jack Sensenig up to the plate next. And we'll keep it going. Bit of a discussion. 2-1 now. Lotzenheiser up again. So 2-1 for Lotzenheiser. Going to keep it moving along. Against Wayne Trace, tie game. Looking to settle it right now. That ball inside as well, 3-1. Lotzenheiser now, only one away. Will go. So now on the 2-2, they'll rule that a strike. Pitch, however, by Lotzenheiser. That'll go over into right. That's going to be right field. They're going to send King to third. They will not send him home, but off the wild pitch, they'll send Lotzenheiser over to second. So now you got two in scoring position for Eastwood. Only one out. That was hit over to right field of Sin. And now here we go. Jack Sensenig up to the plate. Lotzenheiser gets a double over to second. Since they threw it to Shawner, he's able to get two. And so now here we go. Sensenig up, and they're going to intentionally walk him. Cam Shoemaker. Here he goes. Bases loaded, one out. One swing of the bat can change the world. Just has to get it into play here is what Shoemaker needs. Lockoff has thrown 42. Shoemaker's 0 for 1 on the day. Off the intentional walk. So Sensenig at first. King at third. Lotzenheiser at second. Bluthart up next. So Shoemaker going to have to wait. Takes his first pitch. That's going to be a high ball. Going to have to get King back over to third. That's going to be short. They're going to send King over to home, however. The throw, is it going to be in time? And no, it's not. Eastwood wins it. And there it goes over Wayne Trace. 5-4 the victory off the sacrifice pop-up. 5-4 your final, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Gets him home and gets him home well. 5-4. Put that in proudly. Let's go surf, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get back to you in just a moment for our post-game show, but Eastwood wins it 1-0 on the year over Wayne Trace. Kashmir finishes the game with 3 strikeouts. Lotzenheiser finishes with 5 as you get them home just like that. Old feuds are resolved. District semifinal loss from 2 years ago is avenged. How about it? A great way that you wanted to end it. That's going to be all the time we have for now. We're going to be right back with some post-game action presented by the SS Auction Group. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Dan Ridenour, and I got 2 words for you. Game over.